And you're live.
Welcome back to us again, as clowns, taking you through Ice Age this time. Another fantastic game. So time starts when I hit yes on this page.
Yep.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Can't believe you've overwritten the save file.
So is Spring already explained? I'm going to be doing 80% instead of 100% like the schedule said. Because I can't be bothered. It's because 100% takes like 30 minutes more, and you don't really show off much more of the game. And any time we can use to get back on schedule is worth, so we'll go for any percent today.
Let's try over here.
Also means we get to do one more skip, which is the best skip in the game.
I've got a donation.
Okay, sure. While I'm messing up this really easy trick.
Yeah, it's still gnome themed, so
Okay.
I've got $5 from Hutchty, who ran Uncharted: The Lost Legacy just earlier today, and he says, "I'm very certain the gnomes are called Dave."
They could be. You can name the gnome anything you like.
There's so many of them. One of them's gotta be called Dave.
Okay.
Easy does it. Try your hand at slower here, Sid.
I do need to tab out in a second here.
Get him, Sid. We'll just stay right here. We'll be right behind you.
The stream started playing on my other monitor, but I don't think I have audio, so it's okay.
Wow, Sid. Get moving, Sid. We got crystals tonight. Okay, guys, I'm on my way.
So what's the story of Ice Age?
So this game pretty much follows the plot of the movie, I think. I've never seen Ice Age 3, the movie, but I've played the game like hundreds of hours. I have actually seen every other Ice Age movie, apart from 3, which is weird, because I speedrun this one. But, you know, I can guess what happens in the third one. There's dinosaurs and stuff. So we start off with Sid the Sloth, who's kind of slow, because he's a sloth, makes sense. We do this jump and stumble, which is the fastest way to move with Sid. You can also do little hops like this, which used to be what we thought the fastest way, but we figured it out, and it's the big jump and stumble. Very exciting speed tech. But don't worry, because we will be getting Buck later on, which is very similar to how a gnome moves, actually. Buck is maybe a gnome. That's a fan theory for you from me, who's never seen the movie. Oh, okay, so you can jump up this slide. It's very easy. You just mash A. But you can also mess it up like I just did twice.
Your fingers are still tired from the gnome game.
Yeah. Okay, so, you know, avoid fall damage by jumping... Oh, by almost jumping on the mushroom. If I did jump on the mushroom, I would have avoided fall damage, but I didn't, so cool.
Echo! Echo! Echo!
So this game is good because of the quotes. It already makes this game. And the fact that it has every type of video game in it. So you got this, like, sort of... How would you describe Sid's part of the game? What kind of category of game would that be? Good to go?
Maybe Prince of
RPG?
Persia? Oh yeah, sure.
Something like that. Role playing as a sloth. You know, everyone wants to role play as a sloth.
Welcome to the train. You got the basics.
It's more like a romantic novel.
Sure, yeah. I can see that too.
Watch out, mole hogs.
Watch out, mole hogs.
Spinster. Yet.
Here comes the spinster.
We're the only mole hogs around here.
Yeah, so Sid's going to be running around this tutorial level. But, don't worry, that's not where the tutorial ends. The tutorial lasts the entire game, pretty much. You get boxes telling you how to play the game right up until the very end. Which is very useful when you're speedrunning, and you've done it a few times before. Right, I'm gonna just tab out real quick because I accidentally opened the stream. There we go.
Whoa! Ellie won't be able to take her eyes off that.
Okay.
Wait up, guys! Going kind of fast there.
So we got a couple of slow Sid levels. But we do, however, have a really good Sid level, which is just sick. It's reminiscent of Super Monkey Ball, all those ball rolling games, and it's called Egg Roll. And it's much better than any other ball rolling game I've ever seen. It's just perfect. It's got the best music, the best gameplay, and the best level design of any game in the past 15 years, I want to say. If you just take that section of this game. But then, you also have 2D levels. You got some cool jumps, cool level design. The best music in this game. Eggroll comes close, but the 2D levels are just fantastic. Alright, so Crash and Eddie are gonna run over here. So these gems would have been what I would have collected in 100%, but I'm not going to be doing 100%. These gems are, you have to collect them just to progress the story.
Sid, come over here.
I won't be getting much more. Just if I happen to run over them, I'll get more, but not on purpose anyway. Okay, so that's the first level down. Now we're going to baby proofing.
Hey, Sid, really?
So Sid will probably tell us what we need to do.
Ah, the kids will love this playground.
Oh, I thought he said, but you basically baby-proof the playground. So I should be able to snipe from up here. Yep, that rock.
That looks nice and coated to me.
And then there's another one right here. And I need to grab the leaves.
Now
Cover the
throw
rocks.
These leaves over the rock.
Yeah, exactly, Sid.
Oh, now it's like
I
a
bet
big bad
Dwayne's not
person
happy about you
eating
covering him with rocks. That
No,
would
not
leave
at all.
him.
It's Dwayne the Rock, not Dwayne the Rock covered with leaves. Okay, so there's a quote coming up here. Very important one. When I put these last leaves down.
Cool. All the rocks have leaves on them. What
Yep.
should I do next?
Cool, all the rocks have leaves on them. That's one you can quote to all your friends next time you're on a
Very,
party.
very well
The rest of the
observed.
playground. Bad icicle need hot, hot fire.
Okay, so the last icicle now, which is the last thing we have to do for the playground. And then we're playing as
Wow, Sid.
Manny the
Now
Mammoth.
all that's left is for me to uproot
For
those tree
approximately,
stumps. The playground looks safer
like
already.
30 seconds. And if you're a fan of Manny, I'm really sorry, but this is the only part of the game you get to play as him. You get to pick up 5 logs, and then he's gone. Gone forever. They really favour Buck in this game, which is a good thing, because Buck has great movement. Alright, so now we're back to Sid. I'm gonna throw mud at rhinos.
Let's see if rhinos eat mud balls. Come
Yep,
on,
let's
come
see
and
if
get me.
rhinos eat mud balls.
Hey, thanks for your help,
So we need them to
rhino friend.
break these 3 rocks. Oh, 5 rocks.
I'm
so hopefully I can get the
never
pattern.
doing this again.
Take this guy over here. And I want this guy to aggro on me and go for this one over here.
Oh, did that
I
hurt?
think I missed. Yeah, I did. And then aggro that guy on this rock, which I also missed. That's very good. Okay, I'll run through this guy, which knocks him over. I tried to run through that guy. Okay. Let's get them to run into the wall, and then okay, this is suboptimal. That's fine. Okay.
To be fair, this is like the hardest part of the game.
It usually doesn't go this poorly though. Okay, so if this guy can aggro on me now. Nope, he's gonna miss too, isn't he? No, he got it. Okay, cool.
Sometimes
Alright.
little peeps.
So now we play as Diego, and Diego gets a big spotlight on him in this game too. He gets however long it takes me to catch up with this. What is it? A deer? Is it a deer or some horned animal? There we go. That's Diego's part of the game done. Now we're back with Sid.
All right, little one. Enough of mine. Okay.
But Sid actually gets a skip in this level. We call this one Big Hot Sloth Boy skip. Because when we were routing this game, we don't want standard boring skip names like Sid Cave Skip or something. We thought we'd be a bit creative and give good names to our skips. So here it is. We got a slap midair to extend our jump, and then grab that ledge. Let's get a clapper in chat for Big Hot Sloth Boy. Okay, so we're going to be running through the cave now. Hopefully not losing my fire. That's a big time waste. Okay, nice. So the slap in between the double jump actually gives us a tiny bit more height and distance. So I can use it here to skip climbing. And then I can use it again up at this top bit to hopefully skip a spider web that gets thrown at me. So right here. Okay, I didn't slap and I didn't even get the double jump, so that was bad in two ways. Let's try again. Okay, there we go. Cheers to the clapper guys, appreciate it. So this wind puts out the fire and carries us back to the start of the cave, so I gotta wait for that. Didn't get good cycle. Okay, there's another skip here that I suck at, but I'll try anyway. Oh, first try. Okay, nice. So that slap's actually harder than I made it look. It's really precise. You gotta time it properly so you get the distance and the height and don't fall down. Just skips that balance beam. So there's very high speed skips here. You know, just running at slot speed and doing some cool skips.
Oh, I'm sure there's a herd right around the corner.
And then this spider up here is gonna throw a web at us. Okay, so if I like slap or belly slam at the right time, I avoid it. I think I just got lucky there because I was under the step. But usually you belly slam to avoid him. Okay, so skip jumping on a bunch of trampoline things there, and then usually you get a good cycle there, so you can go straight through the wind. Alright, and then in this room there's another skip that's just thrilling, just as thrilling as the rest. Instead of... Okay, spider. We've got a speedrun here, buddy. You can jump on that triangle bit there. And I could also go on the outside of that mushroom just to save a tiny bit of time. Okay, so we're coming up to a very good level next, so don't you worry. The excitement is just starting. And I'll go for the egg roll 1 skip. So we want to bounce the egg off this first ledge to get speed to go over. Oh, it might work. Oh, nice. That's as slow and stupid as that looks. It's actually pretty hard.
Damn.
What a run. Okay, so we've got to collect snow to make our ball bigger here to go over the gaps. Otherwise we'll just fall through. And the music is just great here too. Okay, so hopefully go over this bridge. Yep, okay. That's good egg roll 1. Let's see how egg roll 2 goes.
Now, Shush, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Oh, don't you worry, your pretty little shell mama's here.
You can actually get lucky here and get the trees despawn on you. And that means you don't have to jump over them, which is a lot faster. I don't really know what triggers that. Is this sloth that loves to jump, or junk, or juggle? Those are the theories to what he says there. So we got these Dodo bird fights. They roll in and they just he just commit Sudoku right off the cliff. Very handy. Okay, and now we're on to egg roll 3. Oh, okay.
Who loves you? Mama loves you.
I don't really know how many of these quotes are like from the movie, and how many they just kind of threw into the game. But it does make me wonder what's happening in the movie. A lot of, oh no.
Are any of them from the movie?
I don't know. I hope some of them are. There's a big death right there. Big egg death. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna be doing a half pipe here.
Never fear, Mama here.
Oh, okay, almost died. So can I get the optimum 3? Okay, nice. A lot of the time it takes 5 there. 5 back and forth. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just rolled right off the edge. Okay, so we want that other bird just to come for us now. Roll off the edge like all the other dummy dodos. There's actually a line in this, I think in the next level. About the dodos. Sid the absolute goose there says, no wonder you guys are extinct. Oh, I forgot. There's another one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that brings us to the end of egg roll. But if you're liking the rolling action, there's another roll right at the end. So stick around. Stick around, boys.
Well, little peaches.
Okay, so now we're out of a cave. Here we are, on the first auto-scroller of the game. I didn't mention the auto-scrollers yet, because I don't want anyone to leave. But there's a cheeky little section of the game, of the any% run, where there's just a quick little 15 seconds of auto-scrollers. Like 5 levels in a row that are all auto-scrollers, in some way or another. And by 15 seconds, I mean 15 minutes. So you have that to look forward to.
Dinosaur! Help! I guess you're not a Vegosaurus.
Don't worry, chat, we'll get through this. Dinosaur won't eat us.
Just don't die.
Yeah, just don't fall down a hole. That'd be a big dummy move.
Coming through! I never knew I could run so fast. Or be so scared!
Okay, he pranked me there.
Super slow.
I thought he was going the other way.
Beating Rhino.
The big prank.
Let me through! I'm on the run! Pick up the pace! No wonder you guys are extinct.
There it is. There's the line.
Yeah. Whoa! Slippery surface. I'm dead.
You're pretty good at this.
Yeah. How have I not died yet?
Such expertise.
Look at all the moves the sloth needs. Alright.
Well, Peaches, to say that you're on...
Here we are. Who's ready for a banger? Hands up. See, as I said, it keeps telling you how to play the game even though you already know. Okay, I jumped into that. There's a skip coming up here. I can jump under the bat, which is a little bit... Okay, yeah, I messed it up. It's a little bit annoying. And the idea on this is the more time you spend on the ground, the better, because you run faster than when you're jumping. With this character, anyway. But it is a little bit hard. At some points. Okay, I goofed. Big goof. Right, so that's the end of the first 2D level. There are 2 more, and the songs in those are better, arguably.
Your mommy and daddy follow.
Not even arguably. Okay, here we are. We got Buck now. It's the character we need to go fast.
Step right up and start your
He's got...
Now that
I'd say he's
is
got
the meaning of-
gnome-like.
Ooh, sorry, pal.
He's got gnome-like movement a little bit. The old dash. Which means we can skip... Okay, we could have skipped that, but we didn't. I chose not to.
Just want to show off more of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like I'll have to force my way past.
Okay, so a lot of these swinging things we can actually skip later. I think that's one of the ones you can't.
No, you can, but it's a little hard.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so because of Buck's movement, we can do a quad jump. We do the dash forward thing, and then we can have a double jump after that, which means you can get some crazy height and do some pretty good skips. And he's also got the whipping animation, so if you jump then whip, you have a jump after that, which just like Sid the Sloth, gives you a little bit more height than if you did a regular jump. Or a regular double jump, I mean.
Looks like the dino's my only route down.
What other game can you slide down a dino on?
Thanks for the lift.
So we got the first fight here. The fights they're not great, but you know,
This looks like an
they're part of the game. You give up you have to fight to do the cool movement, I guess, with Buck. Controlling the camera here is a bit annoying because they come from 3 directions, so it's better just to guess where they're coming from. But it's faster anyway. Then the same thing again when you get this fiery boy. I want to avoid that. But there's also an animation. If they come close to you, they'll just grab you for a few seconds and you have to mash to get out their hole. Which almost happened then. Is that everyone? Clearly not. Alright. So you stopped shooting people. Oh, okay, nice. So you can skip that one, it's just a little bit hard. I'll try again. It's easy to skip one of them. Okay, just like that, but you can skip the other one. I'm not going to grab the berries right now, because it pops up a tutorial, tells you how to use them, so it's faster to skip them. And then here's our first out of bounds skip. I think this one's just called Waterfall Skips, we don't have a dumb name for this one. But if you fail this one, the dinosaurs kind of go in the ground. So it looks like a submarine, so you can kind of call it submarine skip. Okay, so we've got another Buck skip, and hopefully skip a lot more stuff. There is a skip here that I can't do. I'm too much of a scrub at Ice Age 3. Believe it or not, there are skips in this game that are hard. So I'm gonna avoid doing that one. Watch a better player, like Saskia, Flubes, or Semmel, if they ever play this game again. If you want to see those. I'm gonna go slow through those plants as well, because if you dash through, they usually grab you and you lose like 10 seconds. Okay, so we got another outbound skip here. This one was found by Flubes, just tree skip. So it avoids getting a weapon, actually. That you need to complete this level. So those leaves that are on the tree, you need like a water gun item to get them to stick out and for you to stand on them. But we're going to skip getting that, which skips a fight, skips a bunch of platforming to get the water pistol thing. And then that means we have to complete this level without having the water pistol. But luckily it works out because of other skips found after finding that first one. So I'm going to be jumping up this tree and not using the water gun. So I needed to clear the moss off that tree there to get it to a place I can stand on it. And the same with the leaves here. But I can just skip them all with this jumping stuff. Then at the top of this tree there's like a 2-minute bee fight that I clearly don't want to get anywhere near.
Down from here.
So if I can just jump on this. But luckily, the bee fight comes out up here. So using the quad jump, I can get to this lasso. So, okay, messed it up. That text box really messes up that trick. Makes it harder. But it won't pop up again, so it'll be easier to do now. I just have to hit Y when I'm in the right zone. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, that was close. That was really close. Alright, so we got another slide, and then at the end of this, find there's Stargate Jurassic. It's like Stargate Atlantic, but in the jungle. There's actually 2 ways to do this skip at the end of this slide.
I'm gonna have to jump for it.
So I'll go for the faster one, but then if I feel like I can always show off the slower one. Although I was struggling with a slower one on stream a few days ago, so we'll see how that goes. No, there's no option to turn off the tutorial. There's a very small amount of options in this game actually. There's no graphic options, and there's no like difficulty or tutorial or anything. So every time you start a new game, you gotta skip through them. Okay, so almost. Okay, I'll try it one more time, because if I lose too much health, I go back to the middle part of that slide. So I want to dash into that sloped bit, get some height, and then go over this like corner piece. Okay, no. Okay, I'll try and do the slower way here. So there's collision on. Oh, okay. Apparently not the part I'm at now. There we go. It's very tense music out of nowhere as well. Okay, so okay, so dying happened to me a few times the other day, and I don't know why. Do you have to just jump further in or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, okay, I'll give that a go. I'll give the gate a go and just one more time. Yeah, game knows I'm cheating. Yeah, so that wastes a whole bunch of time, obviously. Yeah, so if we had the water gun, obviously, this would be free. We just pick up the wax stuff, and it'd let us through, but we have to skip it because we didn't get the water gun. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to skip weapon. There we go. Better get some health. Where the straws at? There we go. I'm just gonna shoot everyone here with this thing. But then for the boss, I'm gonna pick up the berries and use that. And the berries are actually the other side of the map. Okay, cool. Alright, so here he is, the big boy. The Ankylosaurus. Let us know in the comments what your favourite dinosaur is. And we'll pick the winner and bring that dinosaur to your house next week. Okay, so this fight sucks. It's just awful.
Someone help us!
You have some words for this fight? Good to go. Oh,
I'm
oh,
about to whack this oversized weed.
Yeah, that quote. I guess he says weed, but sounds a bit like weed.
What's a weeb?
I don't know. Good to go.
They don't look friendly. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
This is a real big old plant right there.
Yeah. There's another quote at the end of this fight, which is very, very good as well. So I'll try and be quiet when that one comes up. This fight goes on for like 3 or 4 minutes, so I've got a bit till it comes up. You just go all these stages, and you got to know what weapon is the best to use on each one. So on these it's the grenade thing. For most of them it's the grenade thing actually, but we'll be getting a better weapon later on in the run. Okay. Then these guys, it's also the grenade. Or the berry. Same thing. Grenades and berries are the same thing. Basically. Ever wondered why you couldn't take berries to the airport? Now you know.
Help! Will you just shoot the big plant already?
I hate this bit.
Hurry! Shoot the pedal!
I'm gonna make a salad out of you.
You gotta shoot every piece of this 7 times and then drag it down. But these orange things start like getting thrown around, and it's pretty random. I think you can just get hit by them at any point. Okay, so the quote should come up when I get the last one of these. So, listen very quick. Is that enough? Okay, nice.
Help! Attack the vine! Let's want to end up in here with us.
5 vines against 1 buck. I like those odds.
There you go. 5 vines against 1 fuck. I like those odds. That's what he says. That's not me, chat. I'm just quoting the game. Oh no. Okay. Better get some help. Okay, can I lock onto him? There we go. Okay, so we've got 1 more vine to get. Let's climb up this one into the end.
It's time to give this.
So what's your thoughts on getting covered up in goop and then going
Climbing.
in there?
Climbing in there.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Honestly. I don't talk about it much in public, but you know, it's good. I'd endorse it. This is the real song. You've been hearing this all marathon, actually. This is one of the bangers we've been putting on in intermission, and this is where it comes from. It's called Scrat's Jungle Jive, if you want to look it up on YouTube. It's a real good song. Okay, so it's faster to skip these flower cannon things, so I don't really know why I went in that one. Okay, I'm just getting run over by every single conker. Okay, so there's a skip here. That's very difficult. Okay, I'll try it 1 or 2 more times. You just gotta time the double jump really well.
We call that one nut skip.
Yeah, you do. I kind of want to just keep going for it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be here if I do. Alright. So there's another nut skip up here. Because if you're gonna nut, don't do it twice. Within 10 seconds. Right, Giddy Go?
Yeah,
But I have to push this one anyway, so I know what I'm on about.
Well, at least just one. Don't wanna go for the double on 2 nuts.
Okay, this is Scrat E, with an E at the end. The female version of Scrat, destined to be together. You get to control her in the second and the third 2D levels for a little bit. It's a bit annoying because she has like different movement. She jumps in a different way, so it is a little bit off-putting every time you like switch from one to the other.
It was obvious.
You start getting used to
listen
Scratty's
up.
one, and then you go back to Scrat again. Bit annoying. Alright, so this level is called, what is it called? I don't know, we call it Down Under.
Is it? Yeah.
That's not what it's called, though. But you
Do
call it
levels
Down
have
Under
names?
because the start of it... Okay. The levels do have names. I just messed up climbing on him somehow, because I jumped off immediately. Yeah, so the start of the level is actually right underneath those rocks you see up there, and those are like 4 minutes into the level. So if there was a way to get a new spicy skip in this game, it would be by skipping up there, and it would save so much time. But we haven't found a way to do it. You'd think you'd be able to just spam Y and initiate the like swinging thing on those rocks, but it doesn't seem to work. It's a real shame. So Down Under skip is a made-up skip, theoretical skip that we've been dying for years in Ice Age. Should put a bounty on that thing, really.
Yeah, this really is the barrier skip of Ice Age.
Much more important though, obviously,
Well, yeah.
because it would mean sub 1.
Who heard of Zelda and Ice Age 3 is where it's at.
I've had to collect the missiles like 3 times now, it never happens. Okay, now we got Stinky Room. This is Stinky Room. Good to go. We call this the Stinky Place.
Why is that?
Because there's stinky green gas everywhere. Okay, there's a bit of an annoying jump here. There we go. A little bit of skip again, and then we just gonna shoot some plants because we're environmentally friendly and also friendly. Why do I keep running out of like projectiles? Okay, should be good. So picking up the rocket launcher here, a bamboo rocket launcher that shoots
too easy.
mushrooms.
Ah, looks like I've found a weapon of mass destruction.
Okay, all those shots missed. That's very good. Oh, I've got the wrong weapon. That'll be why. That'll be why. Good to go. Okay, so from now on we basically use the rocket launcher and the
It's quiet.
and the berries as like a combination.
Whatever you want, only the best for Fast Tony's
A little too quiet.
Just to beat all the mobs. Mainly the rocket launcher though, if you can help it. It's just faster. So we try and stand where the rocket launcher respawns in all these fights, which is where I am now for this one. Then when you run out, obviously you've got a refill instantly. The auto lock isn't great in this game, so I have to try a few times sometimes.
Next time, maybe they'll think
All right.
twice before ambushing a weasel.
So we got a skip here. That's a little bit tricky. Again, skipping the water thing. Although we have the water thing now, because you don't have it for that level. You're meant to collect it, but you get it straight afterwards for all the rest of the levels, even though you didn't pick it up. Nice crunch.
I'm just enjoying myself.
Good to know. Okay, so coming up is the biggest skip of the game.
Convenient place to stand, my good dino friend.
So this one's called Shrimp on the Barbie skip, because we call this level Down Under, and we like stereotypes.
How dare you?
I'm very sorry, Spring. I don't mean to attack you. Okay, so you... And Buck is Australian anyway, so it makes sense. So we jump around that bit of collision, so we're not meant to be standing where I am now, and then hopefully... No, okay, I jumped out of bounds. Okay. It is tricky, because you got to stand on this corner, and while I'm stood in this corner, I have to move my left analog stick to run into the wall. So I can't just keep it pointed in one direction. As I'm moving my camera, I have to also move the other stick. And then this bit, I have to get over this bit of collision and then back inbound. Well, inbounds, which is also out of bounds.
Back with a gang in no time.
Okay. So now that's done. Grab a bit of goo, put it on there. Put it on there as well. And we're basically at the end of this. Nope, never mind. Never mind, we died. Okay, goo again. So hitting those mushroom things gives us a health strawberry if we're low enough. I lost the jumping pattern for this section because I was doing 100%, which is different now. That's fine though. That's my excuse for that bit anyway. Okay, so here we want to just kill these dragonfly things really quickly. Okay. Oh, I got those. Okay. It's faster to use the rocket launcher, but it's a bit risky, because if they come close to you, you'll blow yourself up. Yeah, that's another thing about the rocket launcher. If an enemy's close to you and you fire it, or if you fire it at the ground accidentally, you'll just die. Right, so this one's skippable. And then here's one of the only skips I found in this game, called Stupid Room Stupid Skip. Because this room is stupid. You just climb on a vine. It's not a slidey one, it's a climby one. And you climb in it for like a minute straight. So that just skips a little bit of that by jumping on that small little pillar. But you still have to climb on these things for ages, which is just stupid, as the name of the room suggests. What am I doing? Okay, I thought I was gonna keep getting killed there. A nice boar though from Buck. Okay. And Buck can actually just not grab that pole in the end, which means you have to do that climb all over again.
Well, let me tell you about...
Alright, here we go. who's ready in the chat for extremely thrilling gameplay?
Never wake a sleeping baby.
Let's put a
Dinosaur.
what should we put? Put a Dave in chat if you want exciting gameplay, and then put a thumbs up if you want 15 minutes of unskippable on rails gameplay.
Try that again, pal.
I'm seeing a lot of Dave, which is good. Of course, chat would. I want chat to have fun and have exciting gameplay, but unfortunately, what we have to offer today is the opposite. We've got 15 minutes of autoscrollers right here, but you know that vote that covered the first minute of it, so that's fine. We'll get
At
through
least you
this
get
together.
3 different types of gameplay here.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of excitement.
It's different types of autoscrollers, so it's fine.
Yeah.
This one's just like turret Sid. He's got a plant and he's firing like crazy at everyone.
He's the man with the plan.
He is indeed. So there's 3 big boy dinosaurs that come in this section. So you know when the 3rd one pops up, that's the end of this turret section. So I hope you're not getting tired of this shooting sound. I could just not spam all the time, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Wanna feel like I'm dealing damage? What happens if you don't shoot them is the health on the top left goes down like it just did, that's why I let that one go by. And that ends the level. You fail the level if you let that go down. All the way. But there are strawberries that come up that you can shoot that gives you all your health back. You know, it's not that difficult. I think if you let a few run through at the same time, it'll only register as one health damage, or 1 damage. Like this strawberry right there. Yes, it is actually 15 minutes of Autoscroller, believe it or not. Not this section. This section's coming to a close now. But you'd be surprised how they managed to come up with different Autoscrollers. You've got this 3D static one, you've got a 2D one, you've got a 3D one, then one that's not completely an Autoscroller, but it's just really bad gameplay, and then another Autoscroller that's basically copy-pasted the one with Sid earlier, just with a different environment around him. So once this guy dies, that's the end of this first section.
Oh, I'm
Alright,
so proud.
great.
Ah, the dawn brought it.
Alright, so we're on to the 2D Autoscroller.
Incoming! Bogies, 12 o'clock!
So it's more just shooting, constantly.
Yeah, and if y'all could type out the words that appear at the top of the screen every time they show up,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
super,
to
excellent.
Encourage
Good
my
show.
boy over here.
Ace Marvelous. Good form. Top form. Jolly spiffing. That's a good one.
Back to back, bro! Stop! New rule! When drawing a pterodactyl, avoid flaming hot balls of fire! Is that magma or lava? This Sid of yours better know some cute rocks.
Is that magma? Is that magma or lava?
I thought we were on good terms. It's swatting time. Did you pack the swatter?
Swatting time. Really good.
Here comes round 2!
I feel like my game's too loud. Can everyone hear Goody Go fine in the chat?
They better.
Yeah, they better.
We're running out of sky. Watch your fingers and toes.
Those plants shoot back!
So we're going indoors now. A bit of change of scenery.
Mind your head.
Is it hot in here, or is that just burning lava?
Very good question.
The sky is
Is it hot in
falling!
here, or is it burning lava? That's what I think every day. So we got the fire upgrades, we can just annihilate everything with the seeking missiles we got.
Fiery, get the head!
Collecting some more of those gems I would have been getting on the 100% run. You're not missing out on much,
And
I
now
promise.
for a change,
Also, we wouldn't have done
more lava!
shrimp on the Barbie skip.
I'm a better flyer than I thought. I'll take back, you take front. These guys
Probably
are
pay
so
attention so I don't die.
crazy.
That'd really, that'd be a bit grim, wouldn't it, if I had to do this again?
Does this thing breathe fire?
Yeah, nothing you can do to go faster in this bit, unfortunately. You just stay alive.
Gorka!
They just don't let out.
Are there skips in this game? Yeah, there's been a few already, and there will be after, when we resume, after this little intermission here. Little 15 minutes of auto-scrollers.
Good, but I wouldn't break open the puppy.
That does have checkpoints, but only once every minute or so. So
So
you
there
lose a
we
lot
go.
of time if you die. Alright, cool.
Bogey's on our
I
six!
think that's the loudest level over with, which is
Aim
good.
for the stinger.
Yeah, if you thought that was cool in 2D, now we're doing it in Star Fox D.
These hornets just
Yep.
won't quit.
Star Fox D. So again, try not to die is the fastest way of doing this bit. Just moved along at a gradual pace.
Do a barrel roll!
Do a barrel roll, that's very funny. I need to get some help, I keep flying into things that I shouldn't. Cut in on the inside here. Oh god, I just got sniped. I need some help. Ah. Okay, good. There is a little section of this flying bit
Here they come.
where you can be fast, but I'm really bad at it, so we're not going to be fast. We're just going to keep being slow. It's this like hide fight, but you're flying as opposed to being on the forward buff. Which really switches it up. Isn't it nice and fresh?
My head is buzzing! That's not your head!
Something's not right.
That's another good
I
quote.
can feel it in my
My
whiskers.
head is buzzing. That's not your head. What was it that's buzzing? I don't know. Okay, so this hive we just want to mash basically, and if we hit A, we fire the yellow things that we've been collecting.
We're on a roll.
So I fly back as fast as I can, holding the boost button, and go slow again as I'm going towards it.
Get rid of the hornet.
I think the 3 cycle is the fastest, or is it a 2 cycle? I'm not a god at this game, so I get 1 less than good. Okay, maybe 2 less than good.
Keep shooting.
There we go.
You did it! It's done! We're free, and freedom feels good!
Nice boy.
It's alright guys,
But
we
we're
didn't
not
die,
out of the woods yet.
but I could at this last section. So now, very excitingly, we've got flowers to shoot. Whoa! That already mixes things up, doesn't it?
There's more! And we were getting along so well!
Clear those boys.
Oh. Now, what you think you just saw is me dying. I understand that's what it looks like, but what you actually saw was me displaying what it looks like to die. I forgot to say beforehand that I was going to do that, just to show you, but I'm telling you now, and I hope you understand. That's why I did it. They just really cram on those flowers in this bit. Oh, 2 more sections, guys. 2 more sections. Okay, this bit isn't completely an autoscroller, but it's no better really. So you fly through these hoops, you shoot the pterodactyls, and you also shoot the plants. You can see on the left what I need to do, but it's just, you just hope you got lucky basically. It's so hard to route this because there's stuff like all the way around and you can't stay still. You're just flying the whole time. So you can't just stand still and observe what's around you to try and route this. I think Sasuke actually has some sort of route he takes. It's too much effort to learn a route for a speedrun, come on now. Who are we kidding? This is Hackathon, not GDQ. So how many plants are we up to? We're up to 5. 1 there, 1 right here, if I can grab it. There we go. Alright. And we have barely even touched the amount of pterodactyls that we need to shoot down. That's great. Okay, I'll grab one of these and we'll start spamming these at them. Okay, that was a bit loud. That noise in my ear.
We really need to ditch this guy.
Yeah, so the bit that takes longest usually is shooting these guys. Okay, I can get the last one of them and these here.
How long do you fur? All good chases must come to an end.
Hopefully this won't take too long, but it can take a bit sometimes.
I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah, I just gotta fly around randomly mashing B. It's really difficult gameplay. High level speedrunning, guys. That's what it looks like. Okay, 6 more. I can't even count. Right, this is certainly on the longer end of how long these usually take. Okay, great.
Your daddy saved your mommy.
Alright, now we have one of these again. But then I promise, we're done with the auto-scrollers. Although the final boss fight is a little bit of an auto-scroller. Don't worry about it though, until we get there. We've got some skips and cool movement and stuff again after this.
I'm tough food.
So actually, a character development here. Sid is now friends with the dinosaur we saw at the start. Okay, I don't know what I just said, but I mixed my words up. Yeah, we're now friends with the dinosaur we saw at the start that was chasing us, and now, in a very similar fashion, this crocodile thing, Rudy, is chasing us. I guess this is the bad guy of the film. Like I said, haven't seen it, so I can't tell you. I've only played the game. And I haven't really watched the cutscenes in the game either, so hard to piece it together. hopefully, I think there's a health thing right
really
here.
heating up now.
Yeah, okay, good.
Lava. Oh, that's not good.
Almost done. Almost done with the auto-scrollers. Thanks for sticking with me through that.
Cold stuff.
15 minutes of hell, guys.
I really could do with some snow right now. Owie!
I just realized there's really not a lot of ice in this game called Ice Age.
There isn't, is there?
Hot feet!
Yeah, only like 10 minutes of Fortnite.
Yeah, most of it's Jungle Age. And then we're going into Bone Age soon.
Well, I'm pleased to say, little one.
Okay, here we go. Our favorite character, Nutman. Sounds a bit like a gnome when he does that. Oh, okay. Let me up. Okay, let's get up there. So new mechanic we get introduced to us here is no, that's not true actually, I did it in the last one. We get it reintroduced, it's back again. Climbing upside down. But we do have bubbles now to jump on. That one's too far, I think. I'm gonna have to wait for this one to come up. That probably wasn't that far, but you know, that's okay. I can complain as if it was RNG. Right, flying through these cannons, and got a bit of a windy bit here. Okay, will we get good cycle where we don't have to stop? Oh, I really committed to that. That was close. Okay. That's the end of our 2D adventures. Which I think are really good bits of the game. And we're back to
Well
Buck
on our
now.
way to getting it.
So we've got some cool skips again. Right here at the very start, we're gonna jump up to this gem, which we're not meant to get to straight away, obviously. So that's a big skip. Just using the mechanics again of Buck being able to quad jump. Okay, this level's got a cool skip. So it's a boss fight again, but you can actually stand on this rock on the side, and the roof that covers the level, the collision's the wrong way around. So there's only one-way collision, but it's the wrong way around. So instead of stopping you from jumping up, it stops you from going down if you jump on top of it. So that's a very good game design. I approve of that move very much, because it stops us from having to do one extra fight in the game. Okay, so another skip here. Jump onto this slide. So that's another like 40-second or a minute time save, somewhere around that. Right, and we're right back on track with the intended route. Okay, so we do have a fight we have to do here, unfortunately.
I'm sure that skeleton
Kind of
moves.
sucks. Oh, okay. Do a little whip first. But we get to show off our rocket launcher. These guys just weren't ready. You actually have to beat those plants up there as well. Okay, let me grab a refill here. Like I said earlier, you're meant to stand around the spot where you're going to get a refill, which was over there, but I need to shoot these guys up here, these cactus things. Not cactuses, but spitting plants, whatever you want to call them. They're just like absolutely not cactuses, I don't know why I called them that. attack die. I didn't even call him the right thing. Imagine being so wrong. Where's the refill? There it is. I was right on it, but somehow missed it. Okay. Anyone see? Okay, there he is, just hiding. What a goof. Okay, another boss fight. Basically just shoot at him a bunch. Get in a boss fight. Oh, okay, gotta be careful here that I don't... Okay. So it's better if you can stay on the same weapon rather than switch weapon. But I let him run exactly where I needed to be, so not very good.
And that's why we mammals are a superior species.
You know what time it is, Goody Go? Oh, it's not that time yet, actually. Just a prank.
Yeah, what I do is stupid.
I gotta do this skip that I suck at.
Tranquility of bubbling tar.
Okay, cool. So this used to be called Dwayne The Rock Johnson skip, because you can actually get like a crazy swing. Off. Okay, I'm swinging the wrong way. There we go. You can actually get a crazy swing if you keep jumping back and forth onto the swinging animation. You start swinging like crazy, and you jumped up to a rock, hence Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Little skip there. There is a skip I'm not gonna do, because I don't remember how. You can actually skip to the bit I'm jumping to now, from where I was before I swung then. But I think it's a little tricky. And running a million games for this hackathon, I didn't get time to practice everything, unfortunately.
It's time to slide.
There we go. Now it's time.
It's time to slide.
Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
That was close. That was too close.
Okay, that was a bit close.
It's a long way down from here.
Alright, here we are, back with egg roll, but it's rock and roll now. Buck's a lot faster than Sid, the old sloth.
Crikey, that almost blew me over the edge.
Crikey, that almost blew me over the edge. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I got the very small skip there. You can go straight to the end instead of going to the
This
last
doesn't
log.
look stable.
This is a lot more annoying to control than
I've
it
got that
looks.
sinking feeling.
Just take a little bit to get used to. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you drop 2 levels there, you'll die. So you want to
I've
go
got that
one level at a
sinking
time.
feeling.
Because, god damn it. Okay. Good thing I said it was hard to control.
I've got that sinking feeling.
There we go. Okay. Not too fast, guys. I know it's a speedrun, but take your time.
Well, your Uncle Buck needed.
Alright. Okay.
I'm coming, Mama.
So, this is the final boss fight. This is kind of on rails as well, but you can manipulate the way Rudy attacks you a little bit. Just by being patient, essentially. So you gotta wait for Rudy to start fighting the dinosaur.
I might be able to loosen those rocks with my lasso.
And only then I can go and start shooting the flowers, otherwise Rudy will come back up and block me from hitting the flowers. What time are we on, Spring?
1 hour, 9 minutes, 50 seconds.
Ooh, we have a chance, I think.
Just do that one skip.
Hang in there, Mama!
Oh, I forgot about... Yeah, I forgot about the skip. I'll try and do it next time
On
round.
your own side. Good shooting, soldier.
Okay. That's close. So I gotta hit these mushrooms to refill my my bar every now and then. Or every time I finish one section. Okay, almost jumped to my death there. That's alright. So get Rudy to attack us again. Let him go back down. Okay. I'm gonna get those shots in pretty quick. Yeah, there is a skip in this bit I forgot to do, but luckily we get to loop around. And we're so lucky we get to see all those sections again. Okay. One more attack from Rudy. There's the big triple. No, okay, I that's what happens when you run forward too early. He'll come and attack you again. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'll go for the skip this time. So rather than doing the jumping back and forth thing, you can actually jump from here. Okay, and land on the... Oh, okay. And land on the top of that that section there. I'll go for it one more time. Oh, I didn't get a refill, you know? Okay, just like that. Okay, I thought I'd maybe be able to get to 9 hits on the flower before it came up. Okay, I'm a big dummy. There we go. Okay, one more flower. One more flower, boys, then it's time.
Like actual time, like stops the timer time.
Yeah, well actually a little bit of a cutscene that plays first. For some reason we call time when the like continue thing comes up.
Okay.
This cutscene will play and then when the continue screen comes up, that's time. Even though this is the end of the game, those are our dumb rules for Ice Age. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that. For 100%, the only difference is I'd have to collect 3 gems in every level, and at the end I have to grind out one of the 2D levels to get enough coins to buy all the remaining gems. Okay, that's time.
Mama had saved us from Rudy, and because of her and your Uncle Bud,
Yeah, so you just get like a
all
30 minutes
finally
extra of
made it
content,
back
which
to the
really doesn't
world above.
give you anything useful. Much like the last hour of your life. I appreciate everyone who stuck around there.
So your final time was 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 55 seconds,
Okay, that's
which I think's reasonable. What's your
yeah,
PB?
108 or something.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Okay, well, you've got a bit of setup to do for your next round, don't you?
Yep, gotta mount a camera to my chest.
Do you want any music playing during it? I can like.
Yeah, probably.
run some like
Just put it like, you know.
battle music tracks or something.
Yeah. Do some tense
Alright,
stuff.
I'll catch you, Nico.